Let's calculate market value per share by considering Walter's model. Let's follow the question at first. The company per share of a company is rupees 10 and the rate of capitalization, that is cost of capital applicable to the company, is 12%. That is cost of capital is 12%. The company is adopting 60% dividend payout ratio. That means whatever amount the company earn, at the end 60%, as that EPS you can say, earning per share. From there 60% the company is going to distribute among shareholders. Out of that rupees 10, 60%, that means rupees 6 the company is going to distribute and rupees 4 the company is retain in the business. Now because it is mentioned the payout is 60%, compute the market price of the company's quoted share. It is asked us to count as per Walter's model if it can earn a return of 15%. That means right now the market rate of return is what percentage? 15%. Let's jot down each and every information. If you look into the question, first you can consider E. E stands for earnings per share. Earning per share of the company is rupees 10. Then you can write over here E is rupees 10. Then D. D stands for dividend per share. The company pay out 60% of such. Then D should be rupees 10 into 60%, rupees 6. The company earned rupees 10. The company distribute per share. The company distribute rupees 6 per share. Rupees 4 per share the company retain in the business depending upon the given information. It is also available that the capitalization applicable to the company is 12% and the return of the business is 15%. Then R stands for return, that is 15%, and K stands for cost of capital, that is also available here, 12%. As I said, R and K, these two particular information is very much indicative. If you compare these two, then here in this case R is greater than K, then we can write that that particular form is categorized as a what form? According to the Walter's model, we can categorize that form as a growth form since R is greater than K or return is greater than cost of capital. Let us plot each and every components into the given formula and try to calculate the market value per share. Now P equals to D is 6 plus R by KE within bracket E minus D whole divided by K. What you are getting, it is rupees 91.67. Once you solve that, 91.67. Now depending upon the given information, by applying Walter's model, the market value per share is how much? Rupees 91.67. Let's take another example of Walter's model. The earnings available to the equity shareholders of X Limited is rupees 20 lakhs. The number of equity shares are 1 lakh. The cost of capital is 10%. The average rate of return on investment is 15%. Remember K, cost of capital 10 and average rate of return R is 15. Compute the market price per share as per Walter's model if dividend payout ratio is 0%, 20%, 50% and 100%. For specific dividend payout ratio available to us, that means we are going to calculate the market value per share as per Walter's model depending upon 4 specific conditions. Let me jot down the data at first. First, we must write over here E, that is earning per share. How to get that earning per share? Remember, total earnings available to the company is 20 lakhs and the number of shares available is 1 lakh. Then earning per share should be rupees 20 lakhs divided by 1 lakh is rupees 20. Then R, cost of capital is 10%. and rate of return is 15%. Then R stands for market rate of return, that is 15%, and cost of capital K available, that is what percentage? 10%. 0.10. Now depending upon the 4 specific conditions, or rather 4 specific dividend per share, we are going to calculate market value per share. First we consider option 1, 0%. Say question number 1, D equals to, since dividend payout ratio is 0%, the company won't pay any dividend, then you can say E, that is rupees 20 into 0%. You can write it nil or 0. Now plot the formula according to the Walters model of market value per equity share. D, that is 0 over here, plus R 0.15, K 0.12, E minus D, E is known, 20 minus 0 will divided by 0.10. Once you solve, getting rupees 300. You are getting the answer of rupees 300 at first conditions. Well, now we should follow the second conditions. Conditions number 2. Remember, in second conditions, dividend payout ratio to consider as 20%. Earning per share is rupees 20. The company pay dividend 20% of rupees 20. Then in option 2, first we are going to calculate here rupees 20 into 20%. We are getting over here rupees 4 in option 2. Now let's plot that, keeping the other things remain constant, like your R, K remain the same, in fact E also. Now again we plot that same into the given Walters formula. D, here is 4 plus R by K. R is 0.15, K is 0.10, within bracket E minus D. E is 20, D is 4, divided by K, K is 0.10. Then P equals to rupees 2. In case of 20% dividend payout ratio, if dividend per share is rupees 4, in that case the market value per share is considered as rupees 280. Let's solve the third options, where it is mentioned the company should pay dividend of 50%. Option 3. Here D equals to 50%. Rupees 20, that is earnings per share, into 50%, rupees 10. Then again the other things remain as same. P, market value per share as per Walters model. D is 10 plus R by K. R is 0.15 and K, cost of capital, is 0.10. Within bracket E minus D, E is 20 and D over here is rupees 10, whole divided by 0.10. Rather, P you got in that case rupees 250. Rupees 250. Market value per share is rupees 250. Now we want to solve option 4. In option 4, it is mentioned over here, dividend payout ratio is 100%. Then the D should be rupees 20 into 100%, rupees 20. Now considering D rupees 20, we are going to plot each and every components as per Walters model, where D equals to 20 plus R by K. R is 0.15 and K is 0.10. E minus D, 20 minus 20 divided by K, 0.10. Once you solve that particular equations, you will get P equals to rupees 200.